Hello guys, this is Ride On Academia. Today we are looking at introduction to logarithm. Okay, now the logarithm of a number is simply the power the base is to be raised to get that number. Right, now let me just give an illustration. If we have something like log 8 base 2, alright, we have something like log 8 base 2. By definition, the logarithm of a number, okay, is the power to which the base must be raised to give that number. Okay, the base here is 2, the number here is 8. So we are saying the power to which the base must be raised, although we don't know the power, right? So we assume it is x. Okay, so we are saying the power to which this base must be raised to give this number. That's what logarithm means. So from logarithm we can also get indices. Okay, we can derive indices where we can say 2 raised to our answer, okay, which we don't know, is to give us what? 8. This is what logarithm simply means, the power to which the base must be raised to give you this whole number. Alright, now when we say 2 raised to our answer, right, to give us 8, now we have gotten to indices. Okay, we can break this down and say 2 raised to power x. Our 8 is also what? 2 raised to power 3. And we can say, since the whole numbers are same, the bases are same, we can equate the power, right? We can therefore say that x is equal to 3. Therefore log 8 base 2 is equal to 3. Okay, so by definition we are saying the power to which our base is to be raised to give us our whole number. That's what logarithm really means. Okay, and we can also derive indices from logarithm like we just did. Take the base, raise it to the power, okay, then you get the whole number. Alright, so there are certain laws we follow or we observe in logarithm. There are little laws, okay, and we are going to be doing all that in this video, this edition. Alright, now we have logarithm of its own base. For example, when we have a log of its own base, let's assume log 8 base 8. Alright, log 8 base 8, like I just said, the logarithm of a number is the power to which the base is to be raised to give us that whole number. Now our base is the number down, okay, our whole number is the one on top. Now like we just did here, log 8 base 8, we can also say is equal to x. That means our base is to be raised to x to give us 8. Alright, then we can bring out our indices to give us 8. Alright, now 8 is also 8 raised to power 1. Are we there? So we can be having that 8 raised to power x is equal to 8 raised to power 1, where our x is equal to 1 since the bases are equal. Alright, in that case we can say that the logarithm of its own base is equal to 1. Alright, for any assumption at all, the logarithm of its own base is equal to 1. Alright, so this is our first rule when observing logarithm, and this is the proof. You can see the logarithm of its own base. Whenever we have log 2 base 2, it will be equal to 1. Alright, so that 2 raised to power 1 will give us 2. Already now the logarithm of its own base is equal to 1. Now the next little step, or the next law, is just a little tip we need to observe when carrying out our logarithm, is the logarithm of 1. Alright, the logarithm of 1 to any base at all. Alright, the logarithm of 1 to any base at all. Any base, let's assume this is 2. Alright, the logarithm of 1 to any base at all is equal to 0. Now let's prove it. By definition we said that the logarithm of a number is the power to which our base must be raised, right, to give us our whole number. So let's assume our power is still x. Now 2 raised to power x is supposed to give us what? 1. Mind you, I told us in indices that we can express 1 as any number raised to power 0, right? So instead of writing 1, we can express that as 2 raised to power 0. Alright, since the bases are same, we have that our x is equal to 0. So the logarithm of 1 to any base at all is equal to 0. Don't forget, logarithm of a number is the power to which our base is to be raised to give us that whole number. Alright, and I've shown you how we can derive indices from logarithm. These are the basic steps in solving logarithm. So we are going to be using these steps in carrying out any solvings, okay, and you must observe our rules, okay. The logarithm of its own base, the logarithm of 1 to any base at all. Alright, so we'll see you in our next class. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and share our videos. Thank you.